Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Welcome back. Today we're going to take a classic Travis picking pattern and turn it upside down. Now what I mean by that is we're going to take a pattern that usually starts with the thumb. So usually like a standard Travis picking pattern goes thumb, index, thumb, middle. So to flip it upside down, if we start with the middle finger first, or even index finger, it gets a different feel, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If we flip it and just change the note just slightly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Has a totally different feel, right? So a lot of fun to play with this. It can totally give you a different feel or different sound in a particular piece. So if you want to take like a standard chord that you're doing, instead of you have because of where the inflection is, it changes the feel, right? And I'll try to get into that here, sort of helping you understand how to change that feeling up. So let's take our standard Travis picking. We'll do an A chord, okay? Just to show you this to start off. And we're gonna go thumb on the A string, index on the G, thumb on the D, middle or index on the B string. So string number 5, 3, 4, 2. So get used to that. 2 fingers, like thumb and index. So the classic Travis picking pattern with just 2 fingers. Merle Travis did this. But a more modern Travis picker will use 3 fingers. And I know I've gotten flack before making a video where I use 3 fingers and calling it Travis picking. Well, things advance. So as we go along, we can use 3 fingers, 4 fingers. There's plenty of players who do that. You might not want to call it Travis picking after Merle Travis, but it follows the same kind of feeling, okay? So keep that in mind. If someone takes offense to using more than 2 fingers, by all means, let me know in the comments. Here we go. So thumb, index, or thumb, index, thumb, middle. Okay, that's your standard Travis picking pattern. Now to flip that upside down, we're gonna do a different order of notes here. So we're gonna use our middle finger first on string 2, thumb on string number 5, index on string number 3, thumb on string number 4, or index, thumb, index, thumb. So 2, 5, 3, 4. So it's not an exact reverse copy of the original pattern, because that would be like this. You could totally do that. I'm just flipping it around a little bit differently, okay? So in this case here, we're gonna go string 2, 5, 3, 4. And the real feeling would be if you're tapping your foot, making sure that those melody notes get the prominent accent. So giving it a little bit of a heavier push with your fingers. Now, as we go through this, okay, I'm gonna do that to start off. So middle, thumb, index, thumb, string 2, 5, 3, 4. For this pattern here, I'm gonna rest, okay? So I'm gonna go, or let it ring out, I guess, for an extra 8th note. And then I'm gonna go back to string number 5, 3, 4. So I'm basically just skipping the second time we play the B string. It gives it a bit more movement, has a bit of a separation too, so it gives you an idea of when it starts and ends. Instead of that little break does a big change in the way I feel it anyways. Again. So string 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. There we go. 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Speed it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All All right. So that's our first chord, the A. So second fret on the B string, G string, and D string. Now the second chord, and if you find this awkward at first, like as I play through these chords, they're not easy chord shapes, but it's meant to be more advanced. It's not like a beginner lesson here. But if you have trouble with them, you can feel free just to do any chord you feel like. So if you want to start that with the A, and then go to D and just move everything down. You could do a D chord and move all the fingers down one string, and that works too. Gives you two chords to play over. But the chord that I'm going to next is a D over A, which is essentially an inversion of a D chord. All these chords are going to be over A. So the way I went through this is I wrote a progression. And so the progression that I have here is going to be an A chord, a D chord, E7, back to A, and then I did an F sharp minor to a D, E, back to A. So pretty straightforward, but I did this all over an A root note. So it's basically a pedal tone or drone tone in the bottom. So I'm just doing different chord voicings up the fretboard that portray those chords or imply those chords. Okay, so we start with the A chord, twice. The D over A, so it's going to be 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. Same picking pattern. And the E7, I'm going to play just the 1st fret on the G string, leave the B string and D string open. And so in this case here, still over the A, like I said. By itself, very dissonant, but it all resolves back to the A. So if you hear those three chords together, okay, now the F sharp minor chord is going to be on the 7th fret of the D string, 6th fret of the G, 7th fret of the B. 7, 6, 7, so same picking pattern. So I guess I'm thinking of this like an F sharp minor over an A, but you might also think of that as a D major over A. It's another way you can look at it, or an A6. Depends on who looks at this chord. But I'm thinking of this, as I'm composing that, as an F sharp minor over an A note. Then I do a D over A, so 7th fret on the B, G, and D strings. E over A, which is just 2 frets higher. So 9th fret on those 3 strings as well. And then an A, which is 11 on the D string, 9 on the G, 10 on the B string. Okay, so we have the A, D, E7, A, F sharp minor, D, E, A. So there you have it. So a nice simple pattern once you get used to it. 7 notes total. We have string 2, 5, 3, 4, and then we hold that one out. 5, 3, 4. Once you get that going, then we have some fun chords to play with on just 3 strings, but feel free to take this and apply this to anything that you know, okay? So you don't have to follow what I'm doing there. The real goal here is the picking pattern, taking that Travis picking pattern, turning it upside down and trying to make something musical with it, okay? So have fun with this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, but this is just trying to change things up, trying to give you something different to practice, change your approach, and I hope you enjoyed. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this each week. See you later.